And good morning. It is 18 minutes after 9 o'clock, and joining us in studio this morning from American Legion Post 61, we have Commander Lee back with us and Auxiliary President Jenn back with us as well. Good morning.
How, white man?
How is everybody doing today?
Doing well. How are you?
Good. Doing good. Doing good. It's summer and it sort of rains every day, so
20% chance, I hear.
Yeah.
That's what I hear anyway.
That's the going. That's the word on the street anyway here. So
I just wonder if maybe it was some lazy meteorologist that said, "Hey, 20%."
Yeah, just
good.
phone it in for the whole week. I'm on vacation. It's summertime.
Right.
Y'all got this.
Called cut and paste.
Right? I'm kind of wondering.
Well, I to be honest, I think half of being a weatherman in this part of the state is that anyway.
That's true. It's very boring down in the Southwest. It's hot.
Yeah. Well, it's either nothing or
deluge
or chaos. There's no in between.
Yeah, it's either the very boring monotony or you got fires burning us down or mudslides when it rains.
Nothing or life-threatening. Nothing in between there.
Yeah.
So, but good news. American Legion Post 61, the family's been pretty busy these last couple weeks here. Months.
Aren't we always?
Yeah, aren't we always? But really, one of the big things, if folks want to learn probably a bunch about Post 61 and stuff, is come on out to the farmers market Saturday mornings.
Mm-hmm.
They've got a booth out there every Saturday, and are the baked goods still there? And are the baked goods gone by 8 a.m. usually?
Pretty close, yeah. Joy and her grandkids, they love baking them on Friday nights.
Well, it depends who's selling.
Okay. Well, you got some that are more cell-savvy and others that are more...
We're working on getting the Cub Scouts involved.
Ah.
Well, they came out on the first one.
Yeah.
They did a really good job.
Yeah, and by the way, of course, American Legion Post 61 is now a sponsor of a Cub Scout pack, Pack 61.
Pack 61.
And they're now underway, and they've been having their regular Thursday meetings
Every
here
Thursday,
last month or two here. And so if you're looking for opportunities, what's the age group right now? Do you know off the top of your head?
The youngins.
Second through fourth grade.
Okay.
Second, fourth.
But
So if you
we do have a fifth grader.
Yeah, we're going to try and start a troop
as soon as we
when
get
school starts.
a few more scout age, we're going to start a troop in probably September. So
Okay.
about a month from now.
So if you have an elementary age kid and someone who's maybe a little bit older than that, be on the lookout for that. But
yeah.
But
and the interesting thing, most of our scouts right now are girls.
Yes.
So it's not just Boy Scouts anymore, folks.
No. Scouting is all co-ed. Boy Scouts is its own organ. Girl Scouts is not affiliated with Boy Scouts, by the way. For folks that aren't. It's a complete. Boy Scouts of America (BSA) is not affiliated with the Girl Scouts. They
separate.
do a lot of cool same type stuff with the kids, but
pretty much identical. Yeah.
Well, they're not really identical because
having been a Girl Scout, they're not.
Yeah. Boy Scouts scouting.
I was under the impression that they're the same sort of.
They've kind of shifted where scouting, Boy Scouts, kind of stays in that camping, first aid, that world. They do venture off into computers and all that, but a lot of it's still focused in on those parts of scouting, first aid, being prepared. Where Girl Scouts, they have some of that, but they kind of venture
projects
into more like business and things that aren't necessarily dealing with
more business and
sleeping
home
in a
type
tent.
stuff.
Yeah. It's more life skills than camping skills, I guess you could say.
Well, then I stand corrected.
Which is why girls are in Boy Scouts now, by the way. That's because there's a lot of girls that wanted to do what Boy Scouts did, but they don't really offer that same kind of stuff in the Girl Scouting
program. First overnight
last Saturday.
Yeah.
Last Saturday they were over at
Saturday
Bitter
before?
Lakes, or Saturday before that.
Anyway,
they were at Bitter Lakes.
Yeah, they had a blast. The kids were not ready to come home.
Leave.
Yeah, parents, they were ready.
Parents wanted to go home.
I bet. Well, and that's such for folks who've never been out to the Bitter Lake Wildlife Refuge, it's a beautiful place.
It is.
And it's not bottomless lakes. Bottomless lakes, you go there and swim and do all the recreational stuff. Bitter Lake is a wildlife refuge. They do some camping for the scouts and things, but it's a place that we're there to come and enjoy it and see it. It's there for the habitat and the wildlife that live there. It's their home. It's there for them. It's not for us to come in there and boat and camp and fish and do all that kind of stuff. That's bottomless lakes.
It's a great place to do photography, watch a beautiful sunset, maybe do some yoga, that type of stuff.
Yeah.
But
see, depending on the seasons, like here in the fall, in August, September, they'll start doing Dragonfly Festival and all that.
Yes.
But then right after that, it's like crane season. So
That
when
is so cool. I went out there and saw the cranes when those guys came in.
Mhm.
They're noisy, a lot noisier than I expected.
Yeah, they're
but
not
very
silent.
pretty.
But yeah, so because at the end of the day, Bitter Lake Wildlife Refuge is basically the wildlife's version of a pilot flying J. It's what
I
it is.
suppose, yeah.
Because it's when the migratory animals are heading north for the summer, then they stop at Bitter Lake for refueling and vice versa. When they head south for the winter, that's one of the pit stops for them.
So I was really glad that the scouts were able to go out there and enjoy that.
Yeah, absolutely. So, but farmers market.
Yes.
Every Saturday through the season here, American Legion Post 61 will be out there among many other folks out there.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to come and support our American Legion Post, if you get there early, you can buy baked goods and things. But we usually have some other items to sell that support either our auxiliary or our Post 61, our sons, or all of the above.
Right.
And so if you like to support, and of course, if you want to learn more about getting involved with us, like I said, we have our 3 different branches of our family that you can be a part of.
Lots of opportunities.
Yeah, either as a Legionnaire for those that served honorably between now and basically December 7th, 1941.
Yeah.
And if you served honorably, you're eligible. And then, of course, our auxiliary, which, by the way, is like the Boy Scouts, gender fluid. Men will have... men are allowed to be a part. You don't like that term.
Yeah. Well, the auxiliary allows the spouses of veterans.
Yes.
So
we do have men that are part
It's
of the
not that I
auxiliary.
don't like the term. I just don't like politics.
I know. It's just
Yeah.
funny to say. I'm just twisting a little bit.
So yeah, it's the female family members of the veterans. So
Yeah.
sister, mother, grandmother, wife.
Yeah.
And also, of course, the
Yeah.
spouses.
But
So-
if your wife is a veteran,
right.
you, the husband, can be an auxiliary member.
We have
you
a
know?
couple that are in the group
Absolutely.
like
And then we have a couple couples
that.
that they're both veterans, so both can be Legionnaires and auxiliary
Right.
because they're married to each other. So they're technically auxiliary and Legionnaires because
Right.
they served and they're the spouse of a
And then the
one that
male
served.
veteran, because his father or grandfather served, could also join the sons.
Join the Sons, yeah. So all those, and that we just confused the living daylights out of you. Ask on Saturday when
or
you
RoswellLegion.org.
Or go to
It'll help.
Roswell.
Much the bottom line is almost everybody is eligible to join.
Sure.
Yeah, pretty much.
And it's a service family where we camaraderie, fun, get together, but we do a lot of focus on children with a lot what we do, but that's not certainly just what's in our wheelhouse. Really, the big pet projects for the Post 61 family are the Scouts, Cub Scouts here, Memory Lawn Cemetery. That is a thing we've adopted ongoing, and will continue to do.
Wreaths Across America.
Wreaths Across America is something.
We're already selling wreaths right now. They're $15 a piece.
Excellent.
I've sold a bunch of them already. Got Charity Bears, $10 sponsorship. We're going to give our first batch to the Sheriff's Department here
Yep.
soon.
Next couple weeks or
we
so.
finally got our first batch of bears all completed. The
Yeah.
auxiliary and
They've been
couple of
working every
Legionnaires
Thursday
have been
night.
really working hard on those. So.
Right. And we've had some corporate sponsors on that. So, I mean, we've taken a few bucks
Yeah.
there.
They've been giving us money to buy material and stuff to make the bears
Absolutely.
and all that.
For sure.
Yeah.
But if you love sewing and doing that, or maybe you want to get involved with Memory Lawn and help volunteer there, technically you don't even have to be a Legionnaire or any
No,
of the
you can-
families
we
to
can
help
come
us
out
out.
and
We'd love to
help.
have you do
In
that.
fact, there's a few people that show up pretty religiously to help us, pick up garbage and that sort of
Oh
thing.
yeah. So if you just want to be with us and work with us and maybe don't qualify as a Legionnaire, we'd still love to have you come out and
sure.
and do some of these things with us. And then, of course, every Thursday night they're meeting at First United Methodist Church doing the
Yep,
sewing
about 6 o'clock.
and doing that for a couple hours
Yeah,
each
we're going to
Thursday.
put a cenotaph out there really soon for Henry.
Yeah, Henry
Okay.
Mayhew. The owner of the cemetery died back in
He passed
May,
away.
wasn't it?
Yeah, but it was
May.
beginning of summer.
April or
Yeah,
May.
yeah,
In
somewhere
May.
around there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second week of May. Anyway, his widow has been out here, and
The family's still very
They're
interested
still
in
very-
continuing
yeah.
with the cemetery.
I'm happy to hear that.
Us,
Yeah.
we
the
were too.
projects have been delayed a little bit because they've been regrouping, obviously.
Well, that's
Yeah,
a
patriarch of the
major
family.
that's a
Yeah.
major thing, and they've got family to they got healing to do, and then they've got finances to get in order
Yeah.
and
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
too.
One of the daughters was like, "Oh, by the way, I guess I inherited a cemetery." So she was a little surprised, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
when
she
she
was
understood
kinda
what was
fun.
going on, she was very excited about the prospect of
What's the
continuing.
rule
on
of
her-
thumb on that? Like, if you own a cemetery, do you get a plot? Like, I mean, I would
know,
think if
I
you
would
own it,
think so, but I don't know.
I think that's by default you get one, right? I mean,
I
I
don't
think that's
know.
the going rule there. But who's to tell you can't be there? You own the cemetery.
I would think so. Yeah, well, I would think that not many people own cemeteries, so I wouldn't know.
I don't look at
I
it as
don't know
an
if you own a
investment
radio
property.
station. Do you get your own radio show?
If you own the radio station, yeah, unless you do something dumb and the FCC kicks you off. But
Well, yeah, see,
Yeah.
there you go. Same kind of rule, I think.
well, I don't. You think I own this?
No, I was just saying that the owner could come down here and
Well,
have any kind of show he wanted.
the owner does.
Yeah.
He does the AM show on our KSVP every morning.
There
Does
you
he
go.
really? I didn't know that.
He's a part owner. He doesn't own the whole company. He owns
Oh,
a
okay.
percentage of. We have several people that own
But
this
see,
company.
those
so.
who own can do whatever they want.
Right.
True. This is true.
Yeah.
Well, I just know I
See,
didn't.
that's the beauty of the American Legion is nobody owns it.
This is
Just the
true.
members.
Yeah,
We just,
we just have to all keep plugging along.
That's right.
Yep.
We're created by Congress, and I don't know if that's good or bad to tell people, but
It's one of the things they got right.
Well, I mean, it is cliche, but it's true. It takes an act of Congress to change the American Legion.
It
It
does.
does.
Yeah, it does. But we'd love to see more people come be a part of it too. That's
We
the
could
thing.
really use the help too, because we have a lot of irons in the fire, and we got a lot of projects going, and just not
And-
quite
and-
enough
and we're
manpower.
just about ready to go into Milwaukee.
for nationals.
National comes up in a couple of weeks here.
Yeah, at the end of August.
And of course, we got one of our big events that's going to be on the horizon here is the Veterans Day celebration here,
Right. And we
we
have
need-
our chairman here with us, and she's willing to talk about it, right, Kim?
I got to turn her mic on.
He had my mic off on purpose, I think.
Really? No.
Yes,
It's not like
we-
we're playing Mexican train here.
Yes, we've been working on that and meeting, and we've gotten the ball rolling. We're looking for sponsorships from businesses, and
Yep.
our sponsors, we will be having our ads on the flyers and posters and getting the word out. So it would be recognition for businesses as well that want to sponsor.
Yep.
The parade will run down to the Wool Bowl. We're hoping to have some activities and fun events.
Where's it
lined
going to
up.
start?
It'll start up here at the courthouse.
Gotcha. Start at the courthouse and go
On
towards the
4th
Wool Bowl.
Street, towards the Wool
Gotcha.
Bowl.
Just
yeah.
clarifying for people.
Yes. And we'll have some fun activities that we want to plan at the end of the parade at the Wool Bowl. And I think it's going to be, things are looking good.
Yeah.
and-
We're planning to do it on the 12th, which is the day after Veterans Day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's that
'Cause that's
Well,
Saturday.
Veterans Day
Saturday.
falls on Friday.
The Friday this
Yeah.
year.
The parade would be on that Saturday.
And the parade, which will be nice because most people will be off work and there'll be less traffic downtown in
Yeah.
during the time the parade would be happening. So
Yep. We're pretty excited about it.
yeah, but we are like Kim was saying there. We really want people to come out and enjoy the parade, but then right after that, join us at the Wool Bowl and come out and like you said, we're going to have stuff for veterans. We'll have more to come as we unveil everything, but we kind of want to make it a big celebration out there at the Wool Bowl too. So
I do want to make note that if you donate or sponsor $500 or higher, 20% of that goes towards real advertisement.
okay,
And since we're nonprofit, we qualify for double ads. So
Yeah, they're going to match
Um,
her.
So if you think about it from $1,000 perspective, $200 will buy you $400
Yeah.
worth of ads for that period of time. So we want to make that clear for businesses in the past that say, well, it's great that I get mentions, but, I can get advertising for less and that sort of thing. And the truth is, well, you probably could, but this year we're going to offer it as a package.
as guy that is hosts a radio show, and I spend when I turn off these mics, I spend the rest of the day making commercials and doing marketing and stuff. It's kind of my day job.
Yeah.
Take this advice from me. I hear what you just said. Like, yeah, I can buy it. You absolutely can. But here's the angle you don't get. Local businesses and local people like businesses that support local things. And so, yes, you get a mention in the thing, but when people that find the Veterans Parade and all of that a very important thing for our community, which there's a lot of people that do that in this community. Mm-hmm. When they see your name attached to stuff like that, it synonymously staples you with a community-minded business.
Right. Oh yeah.
And when let's face it, we have a lot of big events here, and you see names like the Crumlin Automotive Group.
Oh, yeah.
You see the Richlands. You see Excel Energies. You see, they're all major corporations. They don't need to do any of that stuff for the community. They do it to be a part of the community. To, when you go buy the car, tell you, hey, you're investing in our community with this. We do things with this stuff. So. Yes, you can buy your own ads and do your own thing, and please do, because I eat lunch because of that. But at the same time, you can get a lot more bang for your buck in the feel-good world, which in turn translates to money in your business. And it's just a smart imaging thing. So you pay the $200, you're getting a lot more goodwill for that than you just spending $200 at a radio station buying an ad. That's the difference.
That's the takeaway.
Absolutely.
Yes, that's the difference.
So if there's any businesses that are thinking about it and like, yeah, I think I want to do this, is there a number they can call, Lee?
Absolutely. 575-268-0220. Or they can call me, 720-272-1455.
And if you get a hold of me, I can get you in touch with the people that you need to get in touch with. I tend to know when I'm.
Yeah, you know a few people in town.
One lets me live with her. So.
Or you can get to roswelllegion.org and you can get all the information right there.
Yeah.
I'll be posting information about these sponsorships and stuff very shortly. I do want to mention that we're coming up on our annual Halloween event.
Oh, yes.
Which is going to be in October.
Yes.
Of course.
When is Halloween on a Monday this year or something? What days of
something
fall?
like that. I think we're planning to do it on
like the Saturday before.
On the weekend. Yeah.
Okay.
This year we're planning on doing a carnival. So
cool.
Yeah. We're going to do a haunted house, but we're thinking we're going to do games and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Again, it also depends on how much manpower we have. So if you're thinking of joining, if you're kind of waffling, please come out, help us, and put on something fun for the kids.
So would this year be a get out of your car thing, or would it still be the drive-through the others?
No, not doing drive-through this year because
now that COVID's gone, for the most part.
That and the fact that everybody in town's copied us. So we're going to do something different.
Okay. Yeah.
Sounds
we got to
good.
up our game.
So, and I know the creative minds behind our drive-thrus and everything.
Yeah.
As soon as we finished with the last one, they already started planning this next one. They love Halloween.
It's a passion for them.
It is.
And whenever it's a passion for somebody, it's amazing to see. But when you get in the way,
she's a woman on a mission. Steamroll.
Or Rickrolled in the 80s.
So important takeaways are Reach Across America, the parade, obviously.
In November,
and Halloween.
And one more thing. We still are offering scholarships and things. Please turn in applications.
We'll be considering applications.
We've got a few in.
First week of August, we'll be considering. We've got 5 scholarships available this year. Next year we'll have 4, or at least 4.
Okay.
We may have 5, depending upon if I can shake some coin out of Crumlin again.
Expect a phone call.
Well, yeah, because we're going to offer them all on equal footing.
Sure.
So.
Yeah.
But we got those going. And then, of course, I have ongoing expenses out at Memory Lawn. I mean,
with the price of gas.
We could use some more donations for that
really
side, too. Yeah.
Accelerated. I mean, and with the monsoon season here, if we don't stay on top of it, we'll get the 6-foot, 8-foot.
Yeah. And when it's not
out
raining,
there.
there's plenty of water being put on that thing and everything else.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. One of the the guys that lives out there. He's a farmer. His name's Jason.
He's
dragging those lines for us, and
yeah,
we really
we appreciate
it.
that volunteering again. Just people,
Yeah.
just doing their thing, helping out because, well, and that's just it. It's an important cemetery. I remember cemetery is, but that one means a lot to a lot of people. Not only are there 200 plus veterans there, but there's a lot of people that family members, they have family that's there, and unfortunately. That thing got pretty run down over the years, and it's taken a lot of work to get it back to
sure.
to honoring the people that call it home now.
Yeah.
Well, and we're going to have a special ceremony out there for a family. One of the graves got upended, and it turns
with the
out,
rains, yeah.
It turns out that they didn't have a proper military send off because of they couldn't get the DD-214 in time.
Oh, I got you.
So we're going to go out there and take care of that here pretty soon.
Yeah.
We also have a Gold Star recipient in September that we're going to be honoring. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. But we do more than one at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So if there are anybody else out there that would like, some Gold Star recognition, please get a hold of us as soon as possible.
Yeah, we and it's a service to the community. I know we as a family we honor you, or as a mother we honor you for the loss that your family has suffered, and I know that evokes a lot of emotion, and some people don't want to go through that, and I don't blame you. We don't want to do it.
It's a hard thing sometimes.
But if you're considering it, or if you're kind of on the fence about it, you're doing a service to the community, because we want to honor that person and your family, but at the same time, without the next generation of your family, we don't have a country anymore. You know what I mean?
Right.
We the only reason we get to enjoy the things we do is because of families like yours. So please let us use you as an example, but also as an inspiration to show the importance of why we need our veterans, and why we need to celebrate and honor the people that have given their ultimate thing they can give to us for this country. So I know I'm getting hokey, but at the end of the day, that's what it's about.
It makes a difference. It reminds the community that there are those in their community who paid the ultimate sacrifice so they have what they can have and their freedoms. And it reminds those that sometimes forget that it's not something that should be forgotten.
It's very easy to not appreciate something that you have all the time until you don't have it, and then you realize how precious it was.
Remember COVID? When we had all those restrictions and things? Imagine if that was permanent.
And we don't want you to learn how great it is by you not having it. So we need to remind ourselves every day how good we have it, and it's because of our Gold Star families and things like that. So that's why we do it. That's why we honor those.
I do want to quick mention Jason Burke and Robert McDonald. Is it? God, what's his name?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Robert. Anyway, he's the second vice of the newly formed VFW here in town.
Yes, the VFW is very involved.
I do want to McDonald, I think.
Actually, I got a message from him last night after the show here. I'm going to shoot him some times. We're going to get them on the radio here.
Good,
so,
good.
Yeah.
I was wondering if he was going to contact you.
Yeah, I told him they only needed to slip me $500, and I would get him on.
Oh, but wait a minute. Where's my cut?
She took the cut.
Well, then I'll get it back from her one way or another.
No, but seriously, they stepped up this year.
They did.
They're helping
Good.
us.
I'm glad to hear. I'm glad they're
Veterans Day, and they're an equal partner this year.
I'm glad to see our local VFWs getting back into things, and another great organization, and
of course 28's still helping us out too.
Good deal.
So it's a team effort.
We've got
Absolutely.
5 organizations helping us out this year. So we've got the Post 61, Unit 61, Post 28, Unit 28, and the VFW this year. So
Awesome.
If you guys anybody sponsors the parade this year, it's going to benefit all
veteran
all
organizations,
5 organizations,
pretty much here.
Right. It's not just going to one of us. It's going to be spread between the 5.
Great.
So because we want to recognize that they're all equal partners.
Absolutely. But it's I'd love to see more people get involved with this stuff too.
Yes.
So please reach out. And here's the thing. When's the next Veterans Parade meeting scheduled?
The
2 weeks.
9th, I believe, of
9th
August.
of August.
Okay.
It's a Tuesday.
They meet on a Tuesday. The next one will be the 9th office. It's right here in the JP White building on 3rd and Main, in the second floor. If you'd like to attend that meeting, it is open to the public, and you don't have to be affiliated with the VFW or American Legion to be involved in the planning of this thing.
Right.
If you have an interest in the Veterans Parade, we have an interest in you helping us.
Do we ever?
And we do need sponsorships this year more than other years because the city is actually going to be charging us a fee to have
Okay.
the parade. So we need to raise some
Cover
funds
costs
in
for
order to cover
officers
that.
and
So,
street closures and all the things it
well,
costs
I'm
them to do.
hoping we don't have street closures. I'm trying to work a deal with Mike Harrington, the sheriff, to do a rolling deal this year.
Okay.
So that will cut down on the road closures and stuff like that. So we're trying to cut down on costs and not utilize necessarily a
All the
lot
barricades
of
and
the
things.
barricades and the Roswell Police Department and that sort of thing.
Now, if there's some sponsor listening saying, no, I want all of that, then come help us. Help us pay for it. We'll do it.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. In order to do the full shebang, last year they wanted to charge us like $2,500 or something like that, which was outrageous. But this year, I don't know what kind of a deal we're going to strike. I've been in negotiation with the city, so we're trying to figure that out.
Okay. Well, more to come on that. But either way, it's all happening and all that. It's a question of, how much it's going to cost us. We'll figure that one out.
And I know that we're also trying to work with NIMI because we're hopefully, fingers crossed, going to be able to land an Osprey over in their field. So.
Oh, good deal.
We're working on that.
We can have a static display.
I've been in communication with Lieutenant Colonel Halpy out there, and he's been trying to facilitate the people that we need to talk to, but I haven't heard from him in a little while, but I know that he was on vacation or something.
For folks that don't know what an Osprey is, it's an aircraft that is the qualities of a airplane and a helicopter.
It's very cool.
It flies, it takes off and lands like a helicopter.
Like a Harrier.
Yeah. It's got big rotor blades on the wings like a helicopter would have rotors, but it tilts, it flies like an airplane.
It more or less took
over
air. The job of the old CH-46s and 47s.
Yeah.
It's pretty much been its replacement.
I remember, growing up in Maryland in that area, if I went down towards where my family lives now, they live near Pax River Naval Air Station, which is a big test base for Navy stuff.
Never heard of it.
And and they have all kind of Osprey flying around there, and you just see them day in and day out just doing their exercises and what have you. So.
Yeah, the other day here I saw one of the big jumbo military planes flying, and he was flying low and slow. I'm like, he must be coming in for landing. He was pretty cool.
I wonder if it was a C-5 coming in.
It wasn't that big, but he was big.
Okay. Did it have propellers or jet engines?
I think he was jets.
Okay.
I did see a couple of smaller planes. I was wondering if maybe they were with the fire service because they did have propellers. They were pretty small.
Yeah, usually the bigger ones with the propellers are C-130s. And those could be military. They could be civilian.
What's the deal with Big Head Mike here? He's got an actual hat on now.
Well,
we flipped it around.
During UFO Festival, we were invaded by Clyde Lewis and Ground Zero.
Oh, no.
And so their team did a rope and dope and pulled my hat and put that one up there.
Wow. Is that how that works?
They just slid a new hat up there, and I like, that's cool. Left it up there.
I noticed you got your subliminal wall straightened out again.
Well, it's still a little goofy over here. It's the cleaning people came through and moved everything around, so I got to go.
They did it again, huh?
And go in and fix it. But yeah, oh well, I can't complain because I do like clean.
Well, yeah, there's something to be said for that.
Yeah. So but dang, I don't know. Can you get a blower or something? And one of those little things. I don't know. But anyway,
who's going to sponsor you to wear fishnets this year?
Actually, there's a guy out there. And he wants me to buy a bunch of Commander stuff, which I'm going to do. I just haven't gotten around to do it. And then don it. And now, I want the third helmet, the Blacks uniforms.
Third helmet?
That's for Washington.
Okay.
They're new, and I think they just released the helmets, so I might go digging around and try to get one. But they haven't been, because it's all new uniforms for the Commanders, so it's not as readily available as every
go
other.
back to Redskins. I mean, that was actually.
I would be very
decent
content
name.
with that, but apparently a lot of people don't
you're
like
talking a football team.
that. NFL, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
a
thought
guy.
you were talking like military uniform.
No.
Like,
No,
no,
hey,
no,
why would
no.
they need a helmet?
No. He wants to get a picture of me not in fishnets, but in my commander's gear,
Oh, okay.
And so I want the black alternative.
Gotcha.
But the Redskins, they just moved, so it's all new uniforms, and it's not.
Speaking of football, I should probably mention that Post 28 is raffling off tickets.
They are, yes.
cool.
For the Dallas Cowboy game. So,
Who are they playing?
Tampa Bay.
Okay,
Tampa
cool.
Bay.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of
But-
Cowboys fans there, and I'm not one of them. But
No, but
They're gonna be
there's-
in
it's
Dallas,
it's
right?
a box seat.
Yeah.
And they're-
AT&T Stadium's a good place to watch a game.
It
We
is.
watched a game there, and
Great
it's nice.
stadium.
Yeah.
They're the tickets themselves are
They're pretty nice
they're
tickets.
listed at like $1,000.
Yeah, they're not
something
cheap.
Like that.
Yeah, but I guess
And
you
their
can get
box seats?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
313 the box.
And anyway, $20, and they're gonna do the raffle here pretty soon.
Okay.
Yeah, in
So-
August, I think.
That to help pay for some of their renovations
Yeah,
and things they
need
got
to-
going
For the
on. over
roof.
there.
They need
Roof,
to really
okay.
fix their roof.
Yeah, the roof has been leaking like a sieve. They gotta get that fixed.
It's only a problem during monsoon season.
Right.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Which we're in currently, so if you could help them out, that'd be great.
That's the time it makes a great sunroof. But anyway,
Not what they were going for. though.
no, probably not. Probably not the alfresco look they were hoping there.
Yeah.
But please come out and learn more. Come out Saturdays. Come out to the farmers market. Get there early. You'll thank
Well, it's still
yourself.
nice and cool.
And you'll thank yourself because you'll get the best selection of the produce and stuff. And
They
I
have some
imagine
nice
they're
stuff
just a
out there.
couple weeks away from some green chilies showing up out there, I'm guessing,
They have
too.
some now.
Oh, is there some out there
Yeah, I
now?
saw
I
some.
didn't think it was till August they started ramping up with the chili.
They have-
Oh, and
they
I
have a
make those
few.
burritos every morning.
Oh, man,
Nice.
those are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, of course, if you'd like to learn more about our Legionnaire, any of our family, come on out Thursday nights. You can come on out to First United Methodist Church pretty much every Thursday night.
Yeah.
We're out there.
Between
We're up on the
6
second floor.
Yep.
And
And there is an elevator.
there is an elevator. And you kind of
we're
feel like a
in the-
baller because it's all for you.
The Roswell Daily Record is going to do a story on us here real soon about the Charity Bears.
Oh, great.
I just have to get back with the journalist here, but they were doing quite the little interview with us on that.
Mhm.
Good.
Yep.
Good
And
deal.
Much
when
appreciated.
Alex Ross gets back from Thailand, I guess he's gonna.
You went to Thailand?
Well, he's with his fiancee.
Oh. I didn't know if he's covering a story or what are they doing in Thailand.
he was there. Yeah,
Good
I
for
ran
him.
into him at the convention center for the
Oh, during UFO
during
Festival.
UFO Fest.
Okay.
He's getting married, and when he gets back, he wants to do a story on the
Good
Charity
deal.
Bears.
One would assume his fiancee's from Thailand,
Yeah, I would assume so.
or are they just going on like a honeymoon or something? I don't know.
I think they were going to visit family. So.
Good
Yeah,
for you. Well, cool.
family.
Good for
Family.
him. Good deal.
Yeah, my understanding is the place he was going to go visit, the family only has one fan, so he was going to go stay at a hotel.
He's
Yeah.
like, nice to meet you. I'm
Yeah.
going to go suck up some AC.
Yep. Well, if you're not used to that kind of heat and humidity, it can be hard on you.
Yes.
Southeast Asia.
No
is
offense,
not
if I went to meet my
exactly-
wife's family and they had one fan, I'd be staying in a hotel too. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
Southeast Asia is not exactly the same climate as here.
yeah,
That's
I'm
for
complaining about the humidity in this building. You think it's bad here? Why
Yeah.
you go over there? So, I just saw the time. We probably need to wrap this up
sure.
here.
Well, of course.
But of course, if you're looking for, and here's another thing, if veterans need things like that, please reach out. We're a resource for vets if you're having
Yep.
trouble locating resources or need that kind of stuff. I know Post 28, Post 61. I'm sure the VFW is the same way. Just reach out to any of us. We'll do what we can to
Sean
help you out.
Nicholson is our service officer, and he works closely with the VSOs, both Danielle and Dagmar here in the local area. So,
Great.
Yeah. just
So
give us
reach
a
out.
call.
We'll put you in touch with the people we need to, or get you situated at the best we
Absolutely.
can. So good deal. Is there anything else we missed, or anything we want to
I'm
make
sure
sure?
there's 100 things that we missed, but you know what? We'll save it for next time.
Till next time. Call it a tease. Well, thank you guys. Appreciate the visit.
You bet.
We'll see you next time.
Thanks, Mike.
It is 28 minutes or 52 minutes. I was looking at something else.